Haldex presents automatic brake adjuster, operational checks and routine inspection video demonstration. This video demonstrates the operational checks and routine inspection of automatic brake adjuster for brake complaints. Before commencing any work on the vehicle, make sure it is stable and properly secured. It is important to use all relevant protective safety equipment. If any automatic brake adjuster needs replacement, use genuine Haldex replacement parts to guarantee service life and comply with warranty conditions. Haldex automatic brake adjuster installation procedure. Standout measurement. Release the spring brakes. Check the push rod is in fully released position. A minimum pressure of 7 bar in the system must be obtained. Measure the distance from the brake chamber to the center of the clevis. This measurement should be around 72 mm. Free stroke measurement. Free stroke is the amount of movement of the slack adjuster arm required to move the brake shoes against the drum. With brakes in release position, measure the free stroke with manual force. The free stroke range should fall between 15 to 27 mm. Full stroke measurement. Full stroke is the amount of movement of the adjuster arm required to move the brake shoes against the drum at minimum 6 bar air pressure. The full stroke range should fall between 28 to 45 mm. Operational checks. Check the anchor bracket connections to the control arm. If it is worn, loose, bent or broken, it must be resecured or replaced. Functional inspection. Place a ring spanner on the adjusting hexagon. Rotate the worm shaft 1 full turn in anti-clockwise direction. Apply number of brake applications. At each brake return stroke, spanner will move in clockwise direction. This ensures proper function of automatic brake adjuster. Before removing the wheels, check for free wheel rotation. If it rotates freely, it indicates no brake grabbing. Automatic brake adjuster off vehicle inspection procedure. Forward torque inspection. Turn the worm shaft in clockwise direction for 22 turns. If it rotates freely without any restriction, then the adjuster is said to be in good working condition. Reverse torque inspection. Rotate the worm shaft in anti-clockwise direction. Check that the internal clutches do not slip at the torque less than 18 Nm. When turning the worm shaft hexagon anti-clockwise, a strong ratcheting sound is heard. This is also an indication of satisfactory function of automatic brake adjuster. Control arm slippage. Hold the adjuster arm in the bench vise. Place a ring spanner on the adjusting hexagon. Move the control arm in anti-clockwise direction. At every push of the control lever, the spanner should rotate freely in clockwise direction. If there is excessive play found between control disc and arm, control arm assembly has to be changed. S-cam bushing play. S-cam shaft bushing radial clearance should not exceed 0.5 mm. Higher radial play will result in loose, worn or broken control unit joint. Brake drum ovality must be within 0.2 mm. Excessive brake drum ovality and runout will lead to inconsistent brake lining clearance, resulting in poor drag brakes. Check whether both the S-cam rollers are returning to zero position. If the brake shoe return springs are broken or elongated, replace the springs. Check the wheel bearing play as per OEM specifications. The axial play must be within 0.5 to 1.5 mm. Lack of axial play results in worn or damaged control unit joint. Routine operational checks. Haldex strongly recommends routine inspection of automatic brake adjuster, including brackets and control arms, to be performed at each preventive maintenance service interval. Brake components such as S-cams, bushings, return springs, actuators, brake drums, and adjuster installation must be within manufacturer's specifications. Worn brake components will contribute to longer than normal push rod stroke. The greasing interval for ABA should be at every 50,000 kilometers or 6 months or at the time of relining the brake. Automatic adjusters should not be operated as manual adjusters. Do not repeatedly adjust the automatic brake adjuster to compensate for excessive lining to drum clearance or overstroking. Do not mix manual and automatic brake adjusters on the same axle.